CNN Live, Walton, Kentucky, warning graphic photos. 26-year-old Marilyn Stanley enduring multiple surgeries after she's literally scalped. Reports her ex orders his pit bull to attack, leaving the blonde beauty barely alive, then taking the knife himself and ripping over 80% of her scalp off her head. Also joining us, former police officer, author Vincent Hill. Okay, Vincent, I'm sure that many times you have handled cases where a preliminary hearing has been held and the PERT wants a lower bond.
Yep.
What message is that going to send? Can we see all this guy's mugshots, please? Remember the last woman that he ag assaulted and he pled guilty to, his mugshots? There you go. There's like 12 of them, Vincent.
Yeah,
What message does it send to his last victim that he's going to get out on bond?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this guy's bond should definitely not be lowered. I mean, he has a history of assault against women. To Mr. Ficker's point that, you know, he didn't attack her or anything like that. The fact is he sent his dog after her. The dog did exactly what his master told him to do. So domestic violence in itself doesn't have to be, I'm beating my wife.
And where do you think he's going to go, Robert Shaw? Straight to her house?
No, he's not, Nancy. There's going to be orders of protection in place. He's not going to, he has an attorney that he's hired.
Order of protection.
He has an attorney.
Protection is a joke. It's a piece of paper. I cannot tell you how many houses I went to where someone had an order of protection. They had an order of protection to stay away. I was still there. I was still taking that report. I was still taking someone to jail for domestic violence. So just to say he's going to have an order of protection is not enough, period.
It's not worth this. Look. Breaking news live, Carlsbad. Shocking video shows the moment a mother of two pinned to the ground and repeatedly punched in the face. Joining me right now, Vincent Hill, former police officer, private investigator, author of Playbook to a Murder and Incomplete Past. Thanks for being with us. I would like to hear from your vantage what you think about this.
Well, Nancy, it's troubling. If indeed she was stopped for a seatbelt violation, first, she probably shouldn't have been taken out of her car. But irrelevant of that, the use of force continuum calls for the amount of force necessary to effect the arrest, which unfortunately does include punches. So I think—
Mr. Hill.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I know you're a former police officer, and you have a very distinguished record. I know you're an investigator, which is like a big up from being a beat cop. And you're a published author. But when you say it's troubling for a mother of three to be thrown down in her dress on the grass and get an ASS whipping, beaten in the face.
Well, Nancy, I didn't say I justified it. I didn't say I justified it. I said it's troubling. But what I preach to— I understand that. But what I always preach to people is compliance. What I always preach to people is compliance. The easiest way not to have a use of force used against you is compliance.
I agree.
At the end of the day, she was resisting arrest. It's unfortunate what happened, but she was resisting arrest. So the officer,
I agree with
the
you,
backup
Mr. Hill.
officer, did what he thought necessary to effect the arrest.